Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I figured I'd do a quick video or just kind of like a journey on the newest thing that I'm doing. I know I haven't been on a while, but um I'm undergoing gallbladder surgery, gallbladder removal surgery, and so I just kind of wanted to do like a walkthrough on what to expect, like I always do with any procedure that I'm getting. Obviously you have to let me tell you what happened. Let me go back. Let me go back and just tell you what happened. So I want to say at least for a year I've been having kind of like on and off pains on um my right side, right under my rib cage. And I started noticing more that it was like very strong after I would drink like a cocktail, like, like an adult cocktail, or like eat like a lot of foods. Anyways, I get so many pains on my body because of so many reasons that I really kind of like dismiss these pains from time to time. And so, about, I want to say last year, maybe October, I can't remember it specifically. The pain remained for like a whole week. So I was tired. I was like, I'm sick of this pain. Something's got to be going on. At first, I thought it was my liver. So I remember I was laying on my right side and it wasn't like a sharp stabbing pain at all. It was like a dull pain. Anyways, went to this ER. They did a chest x-ray because they said it could be pneumonia and pneumonia was going around. So they wanted to rule that out. So they did that, which I already knew I didn't have pneumonia. Like, what are we talking about? Anyways, they didn't want to call the people for an ultrasound and we just agreed to do the CT scan. CT scan came back. Everything was fine. No findings whatsoever of anything. So I was like, okay, they pretty much sent me home, no medicines, no nothing. And I'm just like, what was the point of this? Mind you, I still had to pay over $300 for my copay and all of that, which is the reason why I hate going to the ERs, because it's like, I'm coming here for answers and I've waited this long and you're not telling me anything. Had they done the ultrasound, maybe I would find something else out. I don't know. Anyways, luckily I made a follow-up appointment with my GI doctor because I do have a GI doctor. I have so many different doctors. And she put in the order for the ultrasound and a HIDA scan. So the ultrasound, I did it, came back, nothing in the gallbladder. Now, some things are not like 100% or things sometimes don't show up depending off, the variation of the radiation or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. When the HIDA scan came back, or when I went to do the HIDA scan, which I also had to pay for, I was just like, look, I want answers. Like, I want to understand what's going on. Now, mind you, my mom and my older sister both don't have a gallbladder. They've had it removed since they were like in their 30s and 40s or whatever. And they've been doing okay without it, according to them. I don't know. But did the HIDA scan. That scan, I don't think I did a video on it. That scan was basically a nuclear medicine scan, and they inject like a very concentrated amount of medicine for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then they wait an hour to see if it's moving along. They put you under this machine that kind of looks through or whatever, and if it goes through and it passes, then they do the infusion for a whole hour and watch it go through, and that measures the amount of tracer that goes through your gallbladder to see if it's functioning correctly. Well, long story short, mine is functioning at a 14%. It's not throwing bile out at the rate that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, for a good normal bladder, at least 80%. So they suggested for surgery if I continue to have the pains, which, let me tell you, after I had the HIDA scan, every symptom that I was not having, I started having. I'm talking about nausea. I'm talking about the pains were like worse. Then I ended up having like sharp pains, and I could really like see how when my stomach would be empty, my gallbladder would like start throbbing. When my stomach was full, it will throb. Like, the pain is constant now. When I don't eat, when I eat, I'm just like, bruh, seriously? So anyways, they referred me to a surgeon. I met up with him and he just basically told me that it's like a 45-minute procedure. They just make like 4 small incisions, and I think it's called laparoscopic. Let me see what it says here. Laparoscopic cholecystectomy. So it's not like an open surgery, too invasive to where your recovery time is like 2 months or so. With this one, your recovery time is 2 weeks to a month. And of course, you kind of do have to take it easy. I mean, anybody who goes under any kind of surgery, take it easy regardless. So met up with the guy. I literally was in there for less than an hour, maybe like 30 minutes. And he was like, okay, well, we'll schedule you. They'll call you. They give me a whole freaking folder with like instructions on what to do, what not to do, who to come, so like don't use any drugs, no nail polish, acrylic nails, makeup, jewelry, false lashes, hair pieces, hairpins, clips, no waxing. Before, it says no shave or wax any part of your body below your neckline 1 week before surgery. Like, why? This is under my titty or around my titty, because the titty be sagging sometimes. This ain't like, why we can't Brazilian. Anyways, just a whole bunch of stuff, eating instructions and directions. You're not supposed to eat prior, like by midnight. Now look, I don't have a great history with anesthesia, and me being on an empty stomach with any kind of pain medication, like my body really takes it hard. It ain't fun, it ain't cute at all. So it happened with all 3 C-sections. It happened with the bunionectomy I got done. It happened with the ablation, and now here we are. But hopefully this is better. I don't know. Either way, I met up with the guy, and so I'm scheduled in about a week and a half to get the surgery. They gave me a date but no time, so like that doesn't help with my job or like planning around. Like, what are you doing? You're not helping me at all. So, anyways, they did call to schedule to speak to anesthesia, the team, the anesthesia team or whatever, about a week before or so. So I ended up having to do that today. And she basically told me that as long as you're not like waxing the part that you're getting operated or whatever, you'll be fine. And that even though they tell you you can do like clear liquids or whatever, it's preferred for you to not have anything in your stomach at all. You know, they did a series of questions on, you know, like, do you have sleep apnea? Can you walk? Can you brisk walk? Can you climb a flight of stairs? Can you ski? Can you play basketball? Can you do this? Can you do that? Yada, 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 yada. I thought it was, you know, pretty good information because they pretty much want to make sure your airway passage, and they even did like a rotate your neck this way, rotate your neck that way, up and down, to see your range of, you know, motion. And they also gave me some goodies. Let me see if I can show you what I got here. So aside from the paperwork, oh shoot, they gave me a cheat sheet to do homework and I didn't even start. Not good. So I'm supposed to be writing how many times? She says 4 times a day, 10 times. I haven't even done it once. You know, it's the incentive spirometer instructions, and then they gave me the paperwork with, they have a list of all the medicines that I take and tell me which ones I'm able to take or not. Of course, I'm on blood thinner, so I have to stop those 2 days before and then resume a day after, like 24 hours after. Y'all know I'm prone to blood clots, and then with blood thinners, nobody want to bleed through. Like, I barely even make blood with the sickle cell. So, but the list of medicines that I have, they tell you which one you're able to take if needed the day off. And then she said, to, you know, you can drink water when taking medications or whatever, but other than that, avoid drinking any water. So I'm going to be like a freaking racing because I love me some water anytime, any day. So she prepped me for that. And then they also want to do lab, but because of my sickle cell and complications, they want to make sure that they have like the exact blood type matching to me, which is something they do right before they do like blood transfusions, just in case to have it ready. So because my surgery is on a Friday, they want me to do it on a Thursday. I get it. It's fine. No issues. But they gave me that. And then they told me like the instructions when to arrive. They told me they were going to call me the day before with the actual timing of my surgery and when to be there. Like, seriously, whatever. Anyways. And, you know, any like aspirin, Excedrin, ibuprofen, Motrin, Advil, Aleve, naproxen, anything like that, you got to stop a week before. You can still take Tylenol. That's okay. And I think this just depends on the hospital or, you know, place that you're doing your surgery with or whatever. You know, so it's just a whole bunch of information. And aside from that, then they gave me the toy. We got a new toy. Oh my god. I don't know about this. So this is what it looks like. And they said that for somebody normal, which I'm not normal, I don't know why she even said something like that, you're supposed to get to that arrow, 2000. So she said you blow out and then you blow out and you breathe in. I had to do it 10 times. And so they give you this for you to exercise your lungs because clearly you're gonna stick stuff down here. And, you know, just so your airway is fine. She also did tell me to bring one. I do have a CPAP machine that I don't use. Shh, don't tell my insurance company. So she said, bring the mask just in case they need to use it, yada, 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 yada. And then exercise for this 4 times a day, 10 times each time until the day of surgery. I am leaving the country. I'm not bringing this with me, honey. So what am I going to be like? Nobody got time for that. Anyways, for your safety, make sure that if you do get one of these to exercise your lungs, please do so. I have inhalers for my allergies. Due to springtime, I have like pollen and allergy-induced asthma. Only when the pollen is all crazy. Anyways, so I have to do this. This is my homework. I don't know. I don't think I have to write it down, but the instructions are there too. And yeah, I'm going to continue to update you guys on everything that's happening. I should have been recording like when I went to the clinic and all of that, but I wasn't thinking. So I would like to like film or record this journey and, you know, like the process, what's happening with me, keeping you guys in the loop. And then at the same time, you know, recovery, it's different for everybody, but I would like to share because I try looking stuff up online. It's like nobody tells nobody. Like, you see everybody commenting in you know, putting in the comments, but no one's actually making a video, even like a recording of your voice, telling your story or something. People don't want to share. I get it, but I need information and y'all are not sharing out there. So I am doing this in hopes that other people can at least see what the process is like and what other people has gone through. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I am 2 days before my surgery, and today I had to stop taking my blood thinners so that I don't bleed through. And they did tell me to hydrate today and tomorrow, so I definitely got some liquid IV off brand. What I'm gonna flavor this, actually pretty good. I have to do a review on it. So no medicines and hydration today. So that's where we're at. I'll let you guys know. Tomorrow I have to do my blood work just in case I need a blood transfusion, and yeah, so that's what I'll do tomorrow. Day of the procedure, got into the hospital, was there early. They let me in and started getting me all ready. They supplied me with my hair band and my socks, my gowns. You know, I'm stood up and ready to go. Gotta meet the team. Then I met the team one by one, everyone that was going to be in the OR, including the doctor, and hydrating with the packets. The last 2 days paid off because she was able to find and vein real quick. And anyway, subscribe for part 2. Bye.